Good morning, students. So we were discussing the chapter A Letter to God. We have discussed two parts of A Letter to God, and today we are going to discuss the third part. So, in the second part, we have discussed that Lencho has written a letter to God, and that letter is received by the postmaster. The postmaster goes through the letter, he reads the letter, and he was impressed by the faith that Lencho had on God. So he decided to reply to the letter and also help Lencho with some money. So he managed to collect more than half of the money, and he puts that money inside the envelope. Now we'll continue with the third part. The following Sunday, Lencho came a bit earlier than usual to ask if there was a letter for him. So the following Sunday, Lencho came to the post office in order to inquire, in order to find out whether there is any letter for him from God or not. It was the postman himself who handed the letter to him, while the postmaster, experiencing the contentment of a man who has performed a good deed, looked on from his office. Now the postman handed the letter to Lencho, and the postmaster, let me tell you, was very much contented. He was very much satisfied or happy because he has performed a good deed. Deed means act. He has performed a good deed. Which good deed he has performed? He has managed to help Lencho by collecting money from the post office employees. So he wanted to look at the reaction of Lencho and look at the happiness which will be on Lencho's face. So he looked on from his office. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence. But he became angry when he counted the money. Now, when Lencho opened the letter, he was not surprised a bit. He was not at all surprised. Such was his confidence on God. It was okay for him if God has replied his letter. But when he opened the envelope and he counted the money, he became very angry. He said God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested. Because he has got only 70 pesos, he believes that God has not made a mistake in counting the money, nor could God can deny him and giving 100 pesos. So he puts the blame on the office employees. Immediately, Lencho went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. Now Lencho went up to the window immediately and asked for paper and ink because he decides to write another letter to God. On the public writing table, he started to write with much wrinkling of his brow, caused by the effort he had to make to express his ideas. He went to the public writing table and he started writing the letter, and he started expressing his ideas, and he was finding it difficult to write to express his ideas, and this was obvious from the wrinkling of his brow. When he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp, which he licked and then affixed to the envelope with a blow of his fist. Now, when he finished writing, he went to the window of the post office, he bought a stamp, and then he fixed that stamp on the envelope. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. Now, the letter was put in the mailbox, and the postmaster went and opened it. It said, God, of the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Send me the rest, since I need it very much. Now, Lencho has written in the letter that I have asked you 100 pesos and only 70 pesos has reached me, and the God should send him the rest of money, that is 30 pesos, because he needed it very much. But don't send it to me through the mail, because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. Lencho requests God not to send the money through the post office because he believes that the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. Crooks mean cheat, because he believes that the post office employees have taken his 30 pesos. So the way G.L. Fuentes has ended the chapter is ironical. Ironical means the postmaster thought that Lencho would be happy on receiving the money, but on the opposite, Lencho was not happy. Rather, he was angry and he blamed the post office employees for stealing his money. So this chapter tells us that Lencho had immense faith in God, but he lacked faith in humanity.